everyone! Today I'm going to be doing my BookTube-A-Thon TBR. For those of you who don't know what BookTube-A-Thon is, it is a week-long readathon that is done every year sometime in the summer, and there are 7 challenges that you can choose to complete, or that you can choose to complete partial of, or you don't have to mess with the challenges at all. But I like to do the challenges. The BookTube-A-Thon last year was actually my first readathon that I ever did, so I'm pretty excited to do it this year, and I'm going to try and do a little bit better than I did last year. Last year I was only able to complete 4 books because the week that the BookTube-A-Thon was kind of a busy week for me. I had a big project due for a summer class, and I just moved into my new apartment like 2 days before, so I had to unpack everything. This year I'm going to try and do a little bit better, even though my week is going to be a little busy. The BookTube-A-Thon is July 18th through the 24th, so if you want to do this too, I will leave a link to the BookTube-A-Thon YouTube channel down in the description. Now on to the TBR. So the first challenge is to read a book with yellow on the cover, and for this I'm going to read We Should All Be Feminists by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie? I'm really bad with names, I'm so sorry. As you can see, this book does have yellow on the cover. It's quite a cute cover, and from what I understand, this is kind of a summary of a TED Talk that the author did on this subject. And it's only 48 pages, so I'm going to be able to fly through this pretty quickly. The next challenge is, I think, a pretty cool one, and it is to read a book only after sunset. So you can interpret this any way you want to, but for me, I'm interpreting it as pick one book, that is the one book that you read only after sunset, so I'm not allowed to read this book during the day, I can only read it at night. And for this one I've chosen 4 by Veronica Roth. I have been meaning to read this for a while. It is the only book in the Divergent series I haven't read, and it is a collection of 4 short stories and then 3 other scenes, so I figure I'll read a short story a night until I finish it. Plus it's the color of night, so I thought it was fitting. The next challenge is to read a book you discovered through BookTube, and for this I've chosen Vengeance Road by Erin Bowman. I actually heard of this book for the first time on Reagan's channel, Peruse Project. She's one of my favorite booktubers, and I believe she mentioned this in a video about pretty covers, because I mean, this is gorgeous. And then I think I heard about this again on, I want to say, Christine's channel, Pullin' Bananas Books. And I ended up getting this because it was on sale at a Hastings, and I believe this is a YA Western, which I've never read a Western, especially a YA one. I didn't even know that was a thing. And so I figure I'll broaden my horizons and give this a go. The next challenge is to read a book by one of your favorite authors, and for this I've chosen The Siren by Kira Cass. I've loved Kira Cass's The Selection series, especially the first 3, and so I'm really excited to get into this book. This is a standalone book, I believe, and I believe it is about a siren who ends up actually falling in love with a human and doesn't want to lure him to his death or something like that, but I'm really excited to get into this. And can we talk about this cover? Plus, I feel like it's a perfect book for summer. The next challenge is another one of my favorite challenges, and that is to read a book that is older than you. I love this challenge because you can go with the minimum age that is older than you, or you can go all the way up to like thousands of years if you want to. But for this I've chosen Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll. This is actually a bind-up of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass, but I've already read Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. I read it earlier this year, and even though I wasn't as crazy about it as I thought I would be, I am very curious to read Through the Looking Glass to see what I think of that. The next challenge is to read and watch a book-to-movie adaptation, and the book I'm going to choose for this I don't actually have on me since I'm at my mom's house. I know she has a copy somewhere, but I haven't been able to locate it quite yet, but I will be going back home during the week of the BookTube-A-Thon, so if nothing else I will just start it towards the end of the week. And that book is To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. Now this is a book that I was supposed to read in high school, and don't get me wrong, whenever we were assigned a book in high school to read, I pretty much always read the book, because that's just the kind of person I am. But for this particular one, I wasn't able to complete it in time, because I was just really busy at the time, and so after completing all of the assignments, I just didn't feel like picking it up and finishing it, so I never actually finished the book. And so I would like to pick it up and give it another go because I remember it was really good, and I've already seen the movie. I actually watched it in order to complete the assignments in that class, and so it'll give me another chance to give the movie another watch since I haven't watched it since then. And the last challenge is the classic read 7 books. So for this one, I picked a kind of shorter book so that way I'm more likely to be able to complete it, and that is The Bad Beginning by Lemony Snicket. I've never read the series of Unfortunate Events, and I would like to, especially since the Netflix series is going to be coming out soon with Neil Patrick Harris as Count Olaf. So I'm excited to give this a try. So that is my TBR for the BookTube-A-Thon, minus To Kill a Mockingbird, obviously. Let me know down in the comments what your TBR is for the BookTube-A-Thon, or give me a link to a video. I love watching BookTube-A-Thon TBR videos. They're so much fun for me to watch. So if you've made a video like I have, leave a link to the video down below and I'll probably watch it. So that's it for this video, and I'm so excited about the BookTube-A-Thon. Let me know if you're going to be doing it too, and I will see you guys next time with another video. Bye!